So you want to know what your puppies eat. And so I'm sure you can go back in my other videos and look and see. I do the same thing every single time. This in here is goat's milk. And it's not goat's milk. I mean, it is goat's milk, but it's goat's milk with yogurt. And let me see. It's a cup of goat's milk, a cup of yogurt, an egg yolk, and a little bit of that sweet, what's it called? Caro syrup. Teaspoon or something like that, half a teaspoon. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But anyway, the milk, the goat's milk itself would be enough. But if you have a puppy that is not gaining properly, this is really, can save a pup's life. I mean, it's when they're newborn. I didn't have any of those issues this time, thank goodness. So, but I do use this to get them, to start weaning them. So normally I give them this mixed with a tiny bit of this, which is Espalac. It's called Second Step. It's a weaning formula. And it's kind of like I was going to say Similac, but that's not right. It's just a baby cereal, you know, for puppies though. And so when you mix the two together, when you first start giving it to them, it really should be really liquidy. And it looks like this. This has a tiny bit of kibble in there because I'm using the same fork to mix it. My problem is that I have 3 litters of pups at 3 different ages. So Faith's pups are only getting a tiny bit of this, but theirs is very watery. Raina's pups are getting this, and it's pretty thick, and it thickens up as they, you know, after they've eaten it and it's gotten into their gut. It's pretty thick. You would eat it, wouldn't you? You would take it right out of your baby's mouths. Now, Phoebe's pups, we are going to start weaning them. They're 4 weeks old tomorrow. They're going to be 5 weeks old. They're already chewing on stuff. I haven't felt any teeth in there. So this is actually Life's Abundance kibble. I actually take the kibble, soak it in goat's milk, and it gets like this, and it's soft and crumbly. Then I take it and I mix it in with this. That's what this is. I just call it puppy mash. It's very nutritional. Yum. Yum, yum. So they will eat it up. I am not going to, I'm not going to video them eating today because I have somewhere to be, and it was going to be a sloppy mess. So I need both of my hands, and I need to put a mat down, and I'll probably have to cover myself so I don't get it all over me. But so that's what they eat. So what happens is then you go backwards as they get older. By the time they're 6 weeks old, this will no longer be in this, and it'll look like that. And they'll also have some hard pieces in there. So by the time you guys get your pups, they'll be eating hard kibble and a tiny bit of soft kibble, and you'll be feeding them 3 times a day, and I'll go over that with you guys very, very easily. But just kibble. If you haven't been to the Life's Abundance site, you can get there through my website. One of the reasons I use Life's Abundance is, the biggest reason is recalls. A lot of our known foods have been recalled for different things that poison our dogs, and some dogs have died, some dogs have gotten really sick. That happened to my 3 dogs. None of them died. That's how I ended up on Life's Abundance, or with Life's Abundance, and being an agent for them. I don't push their food, and it's not mandatory that you feed this food. However, if you want a healthy dog, I would at least keep them on the food until they get settled into your home. Then if you decide to switch foods, call me or email me or text me, tell me which food you're using, and we'll do a comparison. Because price is not, cheaper is never better. But I think you'll find that you get to feed less with Life's Abundance than you do with some of your other foods. That's just my take. I mean, you can tell by my dogs that they're pretty healthy, and they have great coats normally when they're not having babies, but even her coat, even though she just had a litter of pups for the first time, she looked great. And Phoebe doesn't look too terribly bad. So, anyway, I'll get off of that, and I will send y'all some nutritional information so you can think on your own and decide on your own. In either case, you will need to start your pups off when you get them home on Life's Abundance, and then as they grow with you, you can decide what you want to do. All right. Saying that, I'm going to go feed everybody. Tomorrow's my son's birthday. I'm a little bit behind on that whole thing, so I need to get moving. And if you have any questions, please give me a call. I'll talk to you later.